All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to K9s For Warriors Shari Duval campus here in beautiful Ponte Vedra, Florida. It's a picture-perfect evening. I want to say welcome to all of you who are joining us in person, and also welcome to those of you from around the country and likely even the world who are joining us and watching online. My name is Zach Rossley. I'm the Chief Financial and Programs Officer here at K9s For Warriors, and I'm honored to be your MC for this evening's January 2023 Warrior Class graduation ceremony. We are incredibly excited. We have 10 Warriors graduating this evening. We are equally as excited by the fact that we had 3 Warriors graduate from our San Antonio, Texas facility earlier today, so it's a great day to be part of the K9s family. We start every graduation ceremony doing 2 things to honor our great nation. We recite the Pledge of Allegiance and we sing the national anthem. And I am thrilled to introduce the Cub Scouts of Pack 277 at Christ Episcopal Church in Ponte Vedra Beach. They are going to lead us in the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you could all please rise, and we will pledge the flag behind me. Excellent. Thank you very, very much. And now our national anthem will be a recorded version, so if you could remain standing, we will listen to it. Feel free to sing along. Make this up on the fly. We don't have the recording. Apologize for that. I am not going to sing into the microphone. I'll at least get us started, and everyone who's comfortable singing, raise your voice as high as you can get it, and we'll sing together. Yes. I'll start us, but please sing. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's the cloudy air at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stars and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. So just a quick announcement. So 4 of the service dogs in our January class have been selected as Fetch It Forward dogs through our friends at the Dogtopia Foundation. Through the foundation, individual Dogtopia daycares throughout the United States raise money via their pet parents to help support organizations like K9s For Warriors. We're so grateful to our Dogtopia family and their continued support. Thank you very much, Dogtopia. If any of you are watching, we really do value our partnership. And now, the reason we're all here, I'd like to introduce our January 2023 Warrior class. All right, our first graduating pair are Charles and Shiloh. Charles is supported by Dr. Tokyo for your part. Dave and Jan were moved by our mission after meeting Warrior and K9 graduates Lillian Starr and Shiloh and Javelin at the beginning of the movie New Leash on Life. Being touched by Shiloh's story, Dave and Janet made the life-saving decision to sponsor a dog. When it came time to name the dog, Dave called up Lillian Starr to give them the honor of naming their sponsored dog. Louis chose the name of our previous graduate, Shiloh, because her story was the driving force behind Dave and Janet's donation. Shiloh was procured from Rolling Meadows and trained by our own Kendrick Brown, Haley Kenny, and Sydney Bishop. From the volunteers and donors to the Warrior trainers and house mom, and a special thank you to my family for the sacrifices they have made supporting me through this journey and allowing me the opportunity to attend this program. I will never be able to express how grateful I am for the gift that you've given me. For me, this was the last piece of the puzzle on the path to getting my life back where medication and therapy had reached their limits. Shiloh and this program have succeeded. Thank you for saving my life. Our partner MSAR, who are based in Canada and trained by George Savassis. And a note from Jeff. First and most important, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Next, I'd like to say thank you to my family. I would not be here today if it wasn't for the support they have given me. Finally, but not least, the K9s For Warriors organization. From the top down, I want to say thank you. You've not only been there for me since the time I was accepted to the program, but I trust I can count on you for situations that arise in the future. Again, I want to say with the deepest sincerity, thank you for this life-changing program and everyone here. Scout is sponsored by CPI, who are friends with the Lieutenant Dennis W. Zielinski Memorial Fund, and additionally supported by Dr. Tokyo of South Chandler. The name Scout was submitted by TPI Cap employees because Scout is a great character from a famous book who likes to be the leader of his pack. Scout was procured from Rivertown Retrievers and trained by Andrew Revizio, Lindsay French, and Daniel Roluba. Quinn Walsh from the Zielinski Fund is attending. Quinn, if you could stand up. The TPI team is watching online and sends their congratulations to Ryan and hopes you enjoyed the new addition to your family. And a note from Ryan, I'd like to thank my family for their support, the entire K9s team for all of their hard work. I'd also like to thank all the sponsors for making this happen, and special thanks to TPI Cap, Lieutenant Dennis W. Zielinski Memorial Fund, and Dogtopia of South Chandler. And next are Thomas and Brown. Brown is not sponsored, but the gift was made in Thomas's honor to help support his journey of receiving a service dog. This gift was made by the family of Major General Charles H. Pernick Sr., who passed away in December. And like Thomas, General Pernick was an Army veteran. And Brown was procured from MSAR, a partner from Canada, trained by Chelsea Allen. And Major General Pernick's family is watching online, so thank you very much. And a note from Thomas, I'd like to thank all who made this possible for me, Chelsea for training such an amazing companion, all the Warrior staff for believing in us, Brown's donor. Without you, this would not have been possible. Last but not least, my wife Stephanie for always believing in me and pushing me to be a better version of myself. I'm sorry, in Canada, and trained by Skylar Reed. And a note from Austin, and I'm reading this verbatim. Thank you, James, hoorah. Push us to be better handlers during public access, hoorah. Thank you, hoorah. Thank you, Jose, for being attentive to us while you were with us. I never felt alone around you, airborne. Thank you, Kelsey, for your expertise in both dog and warrior training. You're an invaluable asset. Thank you, Mary Beth, for being the best, underlined, best house mom, and enjoy the recipes. Thanks to Stephen and Patrick. Patrick is sponsored by HEPA Service Dogs for Warriors via Irene Caffrey, and additionally supported by Dogtopia of Greenwood. Patrick is named after Irene's dad, an Army veteran who arrived in Vietnam in 1968. He was with the 1st Signal Brigade attached to 28 Rock Korean Marines. He spent 9 months in a radio relay site on Von Row Mountain, and after 9 months was taken off the mountain and treated for an anxiety disorder and reassigned to the 261st Signal Company, Phu Hip. After leaving Vietnam, he spent 18 months in Germany assigned to the 52nd Artillery. HEPA sponsored 44 dogs for K9s For Warriors so far, and Patrick is the 34th to graduate. So thank you so much, HEPA. Patrick was procured from Ridgeview Labs, trained by George Sabassis, Justin Ivey, Alyssa Walsh, and Chris Shepard. And Irene is here with us today, and the HEPA Service Dogs for Warriors team is watching online. So Irene, if you could stand. Thank you so much. We'd like to thank James, Chelsea, and Kelsey. Their patience and care each day have made us successful. We'd also like to thank the sponsors. This is a life-changing program. It wouldn't be possible without them. And lastly, thanks to the entire K9s team for all the hard work and dedication to the mission. Next are Scott and Cassie. Cassie is sponsored by Trailhound Smokers Barbecue and additionally supported by Dogtopia of the Woodlands West. The name Cassie was chosen by the owners of Trailhound Smokers Barbecue, Tim and Crystal Martin, to honor their beloved yellow lab, Cassie. Cassie gave them nearly 14 years of unconditional joy and companionship. Though not trained to do so, Cassie would let Tim know when his sugar levels got too high, which took a while for him to catch on to what she was doing. I hope you will enjoy all the best that life has to offer with Cassie by your side. Cassie was procured from Ridgeview Labs and trained by Magdalena Gazana, Sydney Bishop, George Sabassis, and Justin Ivey. And a note from Scott, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all K9s For Warriors staff, administration, trainers, house moms and house dads for the support, understanding, and kindness you've shown not only to myself, but to my brothers and sisters supporting them throughout the years. It truly changed my frame of mind. I'm looking forward, hopefully, for the years to come. With my new battle buddy, Corporal Cassie. I wish you all the very best the future may bring. God bless you all. P.S. to my classmates of January 2023, I wish you and your families long, prosperous lives with never-ending love. I'll remember each and every one of your characters. Best wishes, my brothers. For Sergeant. Who lost her battle with cancer at 10 years old in 2015. She loved animals and they loved her right back. Eleanor was donated by Hero Labradors from Decatur, Texas, and was puppy raised by Marie Massey, who is in attendance. Marie, could you stand up? I don't know what a puppy raiser is. It is about as much time and commitment and care about this organization as you could possibly have if you're a puppy raiser, so thank you, Marie. And a note from Terrence, I'd like to thank God for blessing me with this great opportunity to not just attend this class, but also being able to become a part of the K9s family. To my wife, Jennifer, and my daughter, Kiana, thank you for all your prayers and constant encouragement. To the Warrior trainers, especially James and Jose, thank you for being true to your word and being there for me when I needed you most. To Debbie Johnson and Marie Massey, the memory of your granddaughter will continue to live on with Eleanor and myself. Hosts an annual charity golf tournament to benefit canines and other causes. Through their efforts, Atlas Air has now sponsored a kennel in our mega kennel and 4 service canines. Titan is the second to graduate. Titan is named after Titan Aviation, a freighter-centric leasing company owned by Atlas Air. And Atlas Air carries the world, and they hope Titan will carry Thomas to success. And Titan was procured from Ridgeview Labs, trained by Chris Shepard and Kendrick Brown. And Gary Wade of Atlas Air is in attendance today. Gary, could you stand up? I'd like to thank his wife, Rhonda, his sons, Brandon, Kyle, and Carson for their support during this journey. We'd also like to thank the countless K9s For Warriors staff and volunteers who support and make this amazing program possible. Finally, I'd like to thank Atlas Air for sponsoring Titan and their incredible support of K9s For Warriors. Next up, Andrew. Colby was sponsored by the Susan Kolb and the Kolb Foundation. Colby's named in memory of Susan's husband, David, who passed in 2020. Susan has sponsored 2 service dogs, and Colby will be the first to graduate. And Colby was rescued from the Flagler Humane Society and trained by Bruno Bago. K9s For Warriors trainers, James, Jose, Kelsey, and Chelsea. Thank you to Bruno for training Colby. And that concludes this evening's graduation ceremony. I do want to just add one note. If you look right in front of me, in front of the podium, there's a dark brick line. If our warriors so choose, they'll step up to that line. And if you so choose, you're welcome to step up to the other side of that line and communicate with them. We just ask that you don't cross that line. And appreciate you all being here, and God bless. And